looking people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Dion the Peon, and today we are going to be ranking my college Halloween costumes, or we're going to be rating my college Halloween costumes. I did this on TikTok last year, I believe, and it blew up, and so I wanted to do it on my YouTube channel so you guys can see, because I feel like you guys liked my rating my college outfits video. So that's what we're doing today. Before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe to my channel because I post content twice a week. On Mondays it's going to be vlog style content, and on Thursdays there's always going to be fashion-y videos, and it's going to be really exciting, especially in the month of October. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we are going to start with my freshman year, and in my rating my college outfits video I mentioned that I dressed up Miley Cyrus to go get Chipotle. So I'm not really going to include it in this one. I'm wearing black jeans, a flannel, a leather jacket, and a halter top. It wasn't really it wasn't my Halloween costume. It was like, let me just quickly put this on so we can feel the Halloween vibes. So this gets like a 2 out of 10. I don't think it's that good. Alright, my actual costume for my freshman year was Kim Kardashian. Me, Maria, and my other roommate Meg, we were gonna be Kim, Kanye, and Northwest because Northwest was just born at that time. This was 2014. So I went as Kim, and I took the famous, or then famous, photograph of her with all the contour on. I wore 9 bras on my boobs. I wore a butt pad. I curled my hair real big, and then I just wore all black, and it was so funny. And the 3 of us together, we definitely looked like the we didn't look like the Kardashians. We're 3 white girls. As a group, I would say I'll give it a 7 out of 10. On its own, for me, I feel like people were like, who are you? You're just like wearing all black. I'll give it also a 7 out of 10 because it was hilarious to wear 9 bras and a butt pad. All right, so for my sophomore year, my first costume was a frat boy. I did it with Maria, shocker. And I'm wearing a tank top that says Star Spangled Hammered. I have my Ray-Bans with some Vineyard Vines Croakies on. I have a Simply Southern hat. I'm wearing my friend Chili's shorts. It was very funny. It's a very basic costume. It's easy to get straight to the point. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 because it is a great last minute costume that everyone kind of immediately recognizes, which I appreciate. And my second / main costume for my sophomore year was Jillian Michaels, because everyone used to say that I looked exactly like Jillian Michaels. I never super saw it. So I'm just wearing, it was actually cold that year, so I had to wear a jacket, which like made it even worse, but I'm just wearing leggings and a sports bra and a jacket with some tennis shoes. 3 out of 10. My hair looks really frizzy. It's a dumb outfit, and at the time my sorority made me cover my stomach with emojis. No. Alright, I feel like my junior year is when I really started to pop off, as the kids say. And so my first costume is that I went as Happy Gilmore from Adam Sandler's Happy Gilmore, and Maria went as the alligator that ate Chubbs' hand. This was so funny. We literally just put this costume on. We didn't end up going out. We took a picture and then we like took it all off. But I was so happy to be Happy Gilmore. I'm wearing a Panthers hockey jersey because that's the team that I support, some dad jeans, and I have a toy golf club in my hands, and I just think it's really funny. I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. My second costume for my junior year was Darling I'm a Nightmare Dressed Like a Daydream from the Taylor Swift lyric from Blank Space, which is my favorite Taylor Swift song. So I decided to dress really, really beautiful, really girly. I have this cute sweetheart neckline gingham dress. I have little nude heels on. I have a satin bow in my hair. I have pearls on, and then half my face is done in really pretty natural pink lipstick, everything, makeup, and the other half is like bloody and gross. So Darling I'm a Nightmare Dressed Like a Daydream. I love this costume. I think I look so good here. I think it is so funny. Honestly, I give this costume 10 out of 10 because it's creative and it's great, and I love that it's spooky and pretty at the same time. My bangs are looking weird today. We're just gonna ignore it. So my second costume for my junior year is that me and my friends went as the Scooby-Doo gang, but the mystery went wrong. So at the end of every Scooby-Doo episode and movie, they uncloak the mastermind behind all the spooky things going on, and everything's good. But this time, they didn't catch the person in time, and they got killed. So my friend Chili is Fred, his girlfriend at the time, Kyla, is Daphne, our friend Jason was Shaggy, Maria was Velma, I was Scooby, and then we had our friend David be a vampire, which was like the perpetrator. This is a 10 out of 10 just because when we were all together, it was so hilarious because people were like, oh, that's dark. But it's like, everyone knows, like, they can see us together in the photo. Like, you can kind of see that and be like, oh, there's a dog, a girl with glasses and an orange sweater, and a guy dressed with like green and khakis. That's the Scooby-Doo gang. But the fact that it was like gone wrong was just a creative twist on it. I highly recommend doing that. Just like take your favorite cartoons or basic costumes and just like make them bloody. 10 out of 10. This was so fun, and all I had to wear was like dog ears and a giant brown t-shirt, which we stan. My third costume and my main costume for my junior year of college was a sexy police officer. I love Halloween. I love dressing scary. I love dressing in funny costumes, as you guys can see. Even my Kim Kardashian was over the top and stuff, but I just wanted one costume that was sexy and nothing else. It wasn't a good costume. It wasn't a creative costume. It was just hot. Wearing that same leather jacket that I've now worn in like 3 different Halloween photos. I have a black bodysuit on, black spandex, black thigh highs, black boots, and then I got a police cap and handcuffs. First of all, ACAB and fuck 12 and defund the police. I look hot. I looked good. I accomplished what I wanted to that night, which was to look hot. Fun fact, when I was shaving my legs for this night, I was shaving so close to the skin. You guys can't see it, but I shaved from like here to here, like a 1/4 centimeter of skin off. Like it was thick, it curled. So that happened, but all that got to me looking like this. So great success. All right, now we are going into my senior year. My senior year, I had 3 costumes. I might have had more, but like it's hard for me to find photos. One of my main ones was a trampled rave baby. Once again, taking a classic rave baby costume of just dressing like you're going to a rave, but putting a spooky twist on it. It's one of my personal favorites, and it's an excuse to dress kind of slutty and kind of spooky at the same time. So, you know, if you're at a rave, those giant crowds, this girl, she passed out, she got trampled on. So I actually took blood and put it on the bottoms of my Converse, because that has a very distinct sole of the shoe. And I placed it like on my face, on my chest, on my stomach, everywhere. Black eye, bloody nose, like wounds all over the place, but I'm in like a tutu and a bralette and I have space buns. I love this costume. So many people were like, that is so dark. Again, it was so fun, it was so easy, and it was effective, which is what I like in a costume. I like being able to, either for people who are in the know, like Taylor Swift fans and stuff like that, to immediately get it and other people not, or I want it to be obvious. So everyone sees I look like I'm going to a rave and I am beat up and bloody. 9.5 out of 10. I highly recommend this to anyone who's looking for an easy costume. The photos I took, oh my god. All right, so my second costume for my senior year was another Taylor Swift reference. This is when the Look What You Made Me Do video had just come out, so I went as zombie Taylor Swift, and I held up a sign that said, "Here lies Taylor Swift's reputation." I wore a long blue dress and I did zombie makeup, which was insane. The zombie makeup, it was so insane. It was so thick. I remember going out and just feel like I was sweating it off, and all the photos of me like out in public in it, I look insane. And the sad thing is, like, I really liked it. I thought I looked pretty good, and people who like know Taylor Swift like pointed it out. But I went to a club and this girl was also dressed as zombie Taylor Swift, but her costume was immaculate. She had like special effects makeup on, like her costume was so much better. It shitted on mine. So standing next to her, I was like, oh my god. Like, hers was so amazing and I looked a little crazy, but that's okay. And then my final costume for my senior year, unfortunately I can't find any photos of it, but I will put a very blurry Snapchat video here. Wake up on stage and join me. Anything got matrimony, please say yes and please don't bone me. Maria and I threw a Halloween party at the start of, or it was an October kickoff party at the start of October, our senior year of college, at our apartment. The theme was dynamic duos, and I made a very strict rule that you were not allowed to come if you were not in costume. Like, we would turn you away if you weren't in a costume. Maria and I went as the day man and the night man from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Maria wore all black and had ninja makeup. There is a photo of us posing and I cannot find it. Then I had like yellow booty shorts, a white top, a bow tie, a yellow vest, a top hat, and it was so fun. That was like, The Night Man Cometh is, I think, everyone's favorite episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I used to sing that song all the time. It was so funny. So it was no question that for dynamic duos, Maria and I were going as the day man and the night man. A fun fact about that night, best costume was gonna get a free bottle of vodka, and we had an empty bottle of Svedka, which is like decent vodka, and we got a handle of Skull vodka, which is about $20 for a handle, which is incredibly cheap, and we put the Skull cheap, disgusting acetone vodka in the, it was Sky, it wasn't Svedka, it was Sky, in the Sky bottle, and like closed it all up, and we gave it to the person, and they were so excited. And I remember they took like a big swig, like, oh man, it's good. And we're like, we all know you're lying because we just put straight gasoline in that. Very fun and cheap way to get people to dress up is to bribe them with alcohol and buy cheap alcohol and put it in an expensive liquor bottle. I think junior year really won the Halloween game. I will say, I think the 4 costumes was lit. Let me know in the comments down below which costume was your favorite. Let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween this year. I'm excited. And follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I post content there almost every single day. And on Instagram, I do Spoopy Saturdays where I show you a baked, like how to make a baked good every single week on Saturday. And for October, we're doing like ooky spooky treats. And so it's gonna be very exciting. Perfect if you're throwing a Halloween party. And with that, have a spoopy day. Bye.